All right. Good morning, everybody. I do believe we are live. I don't know how long we will be live for, but we're going to do a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 today. Early access, so it's going to be rough. Um, but yeah, going to get into it here. And I'm going to let's see. Actually, I need to turn the volume up, I think, just a little bit. Hey, Badlands. Well, some of us are like the Usain Bolt of dying. But, waiting to hear back from the doc about some kidney stuff. But I've been all sorts of messed. We're gonna make a stream profile. All right. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's make a new character. And obviously, spoilers are ahead. For anyone waiting for the full game. I try not to talk too much during these cutscenes, too. Hey, Moon. All right, so let's get in some character creation here. Sorry, Balance. I didn't want to talk too much during the cutscene. It's actually very fun. I've been doing a bit of it with my girlfriend, and just really, mucking about too. It's still early access. Like they said it was going to be rough, and that is no lie. There are definitely some unpolished bits, and not everything's in either. Like, for example, we're missing, like, Gnome, Dragonborn, Half-Orc, my favorite. And, they haven't really confirmed if we're getting those. We're also missing a couple of the classes, like Barbarian, Sorcerer, Druid, Bard, Monk. I feel like there might be one that I'm missing, but even of these that we do have, we're still missing certain like subclasses. Like Warlock, we've only got the Fiend, that great old one. We don't have the Fey Warlock yet, just as an example. And yes, Moon, oh man, okay, so I did take my meds. I've actually changed to taking them later at night, just to help prevent heart attack a little bit more. But then my sleeping pattern got all messed up again. So I don't really think it matters when I'm taking it, because sleep does not come easy or regular. So we're gonna make, let's see, gonna make a half elf, I think. I'm sorry, this music is a little loud. Hey, Laramie. Sorry, I'm just gonna get the audio turned down here just a bit, just so I can really hear myself better. It's a nice song, it's just loud. Yeah, as far as the answers go, I am still waiting to get the ultrasound. Like, I called him about setting it up, because, you know, if I'm dying, I'd like to, you know, speed things up a bit and find out what it is. But, I mean, with all the corona stuff going on, it's been taking them a hot minute to really get around to anybody. Okay. Let's see. The question is, if we make a half-elf... I've never actually played a half-elf, like in any D&D game. What class should we be? I've really messed around with Warlock a lot. Maybe we'll make a Warlock. Yeah, if we're gonna make a Warlock, we gotta go Tiefling. I just kind of feel bad for these guys. I feel like Tieflings get a bad rap when it comes to D&D stuff. Let's see. Resistance. Mage hand. That's always decent to have. Let's go Mephistopheles. Asmodeus. Go Asmodeus. We can get the Thaumaturgy. That'll help out when it comes to, what do you call it? Talking to people. You know, Moon, I actually haven't even really been able to be in Star Citizen over the last week. Like, I have just been absolutely wrecked. And I know it just went live, last night? So, any thoughts I have aren't going to be very well informed. I haven't really got around to being able to check out a lot of the economy to see, like, if anything's really changed. So really, if you guys have been playing, you'll know a little bit more than I will right now. It's very peery. Let's see if we can find someone a bit more wide-eyed. Don't really have a lot of heads right now. But yeah, I haven't really got to mess around with the economy. I did see the announcement about all of the helmet things, and I see that has gone over tremendously well with the usual crowd. Like, the bear helmet I think is a little large, but other than that, it's not the worst thing in the world, you know? Let's see about that hair. Actually, hold on. I think these are the human hairs. Do they have the, Oh, they don't. There's a human hair that is very... Like, they tried to make it balding, but it just came out looking weird. Like someone had just ran a lawnmower down the middle of it. Oh, good to hear they actually did end up fixing it. I know a lot of that stuff ends up regressing once the actual patch goes live. Ponytail on the back, but whatever. Yeah, I need to go to Binnihenge. I'll probably do that over the weekend. Because I do want that helmet. That is probably the nicest helmet of the three. Or technically 8, I guess. Okay. Oh, we actually forgot to pick our background. Tell you what, we will say... We'll say Guild Artisan. He'll be part of the Candlestick Makers Guild, and we will name him... Chadwick. Yeah, that sounds like a candlestick maker. Chadwick. Either that or Tallow Hal. My other favorite candlestick-oriented name. But for now, he's Chadwick. And... Yo, the Fiend. Points. Okay, so that gives the temporary... Oh. Oh, the Great Old One does not get a subclass feature yet. Alright, so the Fiend it is. But yeah, Moon, I really like the, what is it, Neville Lot helmet? I would gladly do like a busload to Benny Henge to grab that. You know what, chill? Nah, we'll go friends. It's always good to be able to charisma your way into things. Oh yeah, they did do the free undersuit stuff, didn't they? What, I think we're going to... Armor of Agathis, grab Burning Hands... You know, like, I like the idea of Witch Bolt because it basically lets you be Palpatine. But it's so easy to break concentration or move out of range. Maybe Hellish Rebuke, just in case we get hit. Looks good. We have the fire theme going. Our candlestick maker here, Chadwick, has a nice array of fire creating things. So we're gonna say, since we have points in charisma, we'll go deception. And yeah, intimidation, why not? Oh yeah, they did change that up, right? Okay. I might, like I said, I'll dip in over the weekend and actually learn what I've missed since I've been gone. So, team casting, charisma 17. Okay, that's good. Can leave that where it is. Don't know if I like our dexterity being so low though. You know what? He doesn't need to be that smart. 14 there. 14 Constitution. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think we can work with that. Oh, actually, we need one more. So, can't put that last point in. I mean, I guess I could always dump it in intelligence, I guess. Like, it won't actually matter until it gets to 12, but whatever.
Tell me, who do you dream of at night?
All right. Okay, so I've played a little bit of this, and you have to build like a love interest, which I haven't actually run into, you know, the person who's supposed to be the love interest. So we're just gonna. Oh, does that look like a drow version of Kelly Chambers from Mass Effect 2? It's the hair. The hair screams Kelly Chambers. We're gonna mess with her hair, but other than that, I don't really feel like putting that much work into her. Also, she's drow. Why is she blonde? We'll go for that pixie cut. Alright, that's good for me. And I'm gonna hush up during these cutscenes here. that a Wilhelm scream? Okay, sorry. Now I can talk. I just hate to interrupt the cutscenes, you know. But yeah, Apple, I have been loving this game so far. Like, I played a lot of Original Sin 1 and 2, and you know, I love D&D. D&D for a while now, a long while. And Moon, kind of. So, alright, so this is technically, alright, so Baldur's Gate has always been based around Dungeons and Dragons rule sets, like it's a D&D game. I would say Baldur's Gate 3 is probably as close as you can get in a video game to the Dungeons and Dragons rule set. Specifically, you know, the 5th edition rule set that we have currently.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Oof, investigation. That's right, I am not smart. Hey, but we got it.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble. Its casing crumbles beneath your hands, sloshing volatile brine as it collapses.
Yeah, Baba, you're not really all that late. In fact, I'm actually very early. I don't know how late I'm going to be able to go. It's my sleep schedule, and just sleep in general has been absolutely wrecked. But, Moon, this particular game involves a lot of both the Mind Flayers, the Squid People, and the Githyanki, which aren't really explored in a lot of conventional D&D stuff. They're very creepy, Lovecraft-esque, psionic stuff, and usually I don't really pay them any mind.
Am I in the Hells?
Oh, Yeah, if you have a weak disposition, this might be the best time to turn away. Because, the Mind Flayers have a lot of really messed up pets. Hey, Vlad! Got you around. Good to see you. I guess I can...
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return.
Feel that?
They return.
Oh, yeah, life. They pretty much took the original Sin engine that they used in the previous Divinity games and basically hard converted it to the 5e rule set. So it actually runs pretty close to tabletop 5e. So I would say it's more of a 5th edition game with the Divinity Original Sin look than really a Baldur's Gate game. Like, if you're a hardcore Baldur's fan, it might be harder to get into. But if you like the 5e rule set, you'll find it incredibly easy to make the translation to. But yeah, I love it, Mamba. I love this.
Born new from this husk.
The multiplayer's a little rough, but again, early access.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
See, if we'd actually succeeded on our Arcana check there, we would know that this is an intellect devourer, which is basically like a smart dog, but made from a brain.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
And yeah, I'm not feeling that bad. Vlad, well, like the early part of this week, oh god, it was rough. And Dual Universe didn't help either. Let's see, let's investigate this exposed brain. Let's see if we can actually succeed on a check here.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Please. Before they return. They return.
And I will say, Larian has a pattern that they follow with their games. They also decided to just throw everything out there all at once. Like usually in D&D games, like, you know, you spend a couple levels like killing rats in a dungeon, like little things. Here they just throw you at Mind Flayers, which no matter what level you're at, Mind Flayers are no joke. Oof, we failed. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna try to pull it out.
The swelling is too great. You cannot lift the brain out of the skull.
Oh no, I love brain. See, if you succeed on the check, you can actually kind of keep him as a pet for a little bit, like he helps you. Oh, I feel awful. I love that guy. Okay, I can't bring myself to kill him. I'll just leave. Yeah, life, no problem, man. Like, it's caused a lot of controversy among the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 fans. Just because of how it's set up. Because it is definitely, it handles different versus like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Negative Apple. My name is Chadwick. He is a guild artisan. I would say specifically for the Candlestick Makers Guild. It was either that or Tallow Howl. But yeah, his name is Chadwick. But he did go for the no parents thing. Mostly so I could give him a candle-themed name, such as Chadwick. Yeah, Vlad, have a good one, man. Hopefully lunch goes good for you. Hey, Gruff. Yeah, sorry, I saw your comment earlier. I am trying to stay awake. Just this last week has been rough. Just sleep-wise, I'm trying to stay awake, and my blood pressure has been a roller coaster. Absolute roller coaster. Although, I did have one time where I thought I needed to go to the hospital desperately, but it turned out I had crimped the pump on the blood pressure monitor. Because it told me that my blood pressure was like 180 something. And I took it again, and it turned out I'd crimped it slightly. So, I was not dying. I was just dumb and bad at taking it. Really, Apple? Maybe we're not so different. Maybe we all have... Uh-oh.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers.
He doesn't seem that alarmed by it. And I think they're still adding in the whole, you know, reaction and voice acting for your characters. Oh, yeah, Gruff. Believe me, I plan to. I'll probably do that next week.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Yeah.
And you mine, though it pains me to say it.
One.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. It is where we might gain control of the Ga'arth, the ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Okay, so basically we have to get back up to the helm, connect those trans-dimensional jumper cables, and get the hell out of hell. Yeah, they really start you off on the deep end in this one. It's like, oh, you're on a nautiloid, piloted by mind flayers in hell. Like, you were in the hell plane. Hey, Parker. Oh, yeah. So, she's a Githyanki. And, okay, so... I don't know a lot about Githyanki, like, as far as a race goes. I know the basics. Like, they were enslaved by the Mind Flayers for a few millennia. They rose up, they fought them, and then, like, in addition to fighting the Mind Flayers, they're basically, like, trans-dimensional pirates. Wow, we did one. We did 1 damage. So good. Yeah. And she's not gonna be able to get on range this turn. So we'll do a ranged attack. And miss! That is the classic D&D experience. Yeah, Parker. Technically, the Githyanki are considered to be an evil race, and you know that might just be the old archaic D&D thing, where like an entire race can be considered evil. That might not be a thing anymore. Wow, Chadwick, way to muck it up, buddy. 2 damage. Someone is napping on the job. So, I think we've got enough room to just run up and swap this guy. Much better. What's her name? Lizelle? Is that how you say that? But yeah, Parker. The Githyanki aren't exactly known for their nicety because they technically consider all other races to be kind of basically apes, like very uncultured, or not uncultured, but weak, I guess, since they're essentially trans-dimensional warrior pirates. That's fair, Parker. So this basically goes off the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition rule set. So if you like D&D, it's basically as close as you can get to that in a video game. Wow. Chadwick, my man, like, as a warlock, literally all he has is Eldritch Blast, just about, and he is failing at even that, so... Oh, man, he's on fire. Let's see, can she just... Okay, she's just going to have to carry this fight, because he is sucking it up. Oh, Apple, I could. Like, I know I can just get all my spells back there, but I keep playing, like, the only way that I can actually, you know, get through is by conserving my spells. Like, I am a spell hoarder. Like, I don't want to waste Hellish Rebuke on these guys. Like, I know I can get it back right there, but it just feels... what the hell. I mean, I guess I am in hell, so why not? Yeah, let me just go. Yeah, see, she is carrying this fight. Oh, thank you, Life. Yeah, like, I've been actually doing a bunch of stuff for that. Like, I've been drinking, like, pomegranate juice every day, and that's just expensive. There we go. That's a much better hit.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
No, he didn't. He got lucky.
Now, to the helm.
Exactly, Parker. And the thing is, like, it's not even really mana. Like, okay, so D&D kind of goes off of an older system. You get spells per day. Like, you have some cantrips that are basically like 0-level spells. And those don't cost anything. But anything level 1 and above, you have a limited amount per day, which recharge on a long rest, basically sleeping for 8 hours. Something I have very little experience with these days. So I'm gonna hush during this cutscene. Why did I fall over? She was so calm during that cutscene. Why did I fall over? And yeah, Gruff, I do like the Halloween helmets. Like the bear one, I'm never going to buy. Like it's massive. That's my main complaint. It's way too big. Like, it feels a little edgy. Like I don't mind it. I'm just never going to wear it. The Neville Lot helmet though, that one I do like. We're gonna get the drop on these guys. 2. Come on, man. You've got this, Chadwick. Yeah. Stop something that works. Hey, much better. Yeah, Apple, you know, I've seen a few people say that. There are things that, you know, don't work as well translated into a video game, so they kind of fudge some of the stuff, and a lot of it's just kind of broken. Exactly, citizen. Or, you know, having a party of friends that can actually get together. Oh yeah, the dwarf. we can just blast it down. Yes, we can. You know, Sim, I could see where it would look like that. You give it a second, we'll actually get to a cutscene, and you can see what this thing looks like from the outside. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fight our way through first.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
And I think the reason she's so rude is because she's actually evil. Like, in the early access build, for whatever reason, they don't actually have any of the good aligned companions. It's like all the neutral or evil ones. But it seems like even Larian can't figure out the difference between evil and dickishness. Like, you can still be nice and be evil, you know?
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I think we do have time for stragglers. Let's roll that base level Arcana. Yeah, exactly, Apple. Persuasion successful. I don't get that in real life. Hey, not 20 though. Nice.
Warding runes. The pod won't open unless they're destroyed.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
I feel like that cutscene isn't complete.
Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come.
Oh, yes, Apple. Like, Gale. Gale is my absolute favorite. Like, between Gale and Astorian. But Gale just has this classic D&D charm. And the hair. Oh, man. Gale has the most beautiful hair. Like, I know you can just get it for any character because all the NPCs share the same, like, hair assortment.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Oh, yeah. Dead guy up here. There's stuff we can take off him. But yeah, like, Gale is one of my favorites so far.
Okay.
I'm not
For what?
super far in. But, like, Gale has been fun. I enjoy having Astorian around just for conversation bits. Because Astorian is an absolute troll. Yeah, see, there goes one of those intellect devours. That can be sold. That. And we're just gonna meander on into the next creepy biological room. Now, I will say, the cleric lady, Shadowheart, the
We're
most...
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Sorry, the most generic name for a D&D character. Like, the most cliche. Like, come on, Shadowheart, really? That's your name? And she's a racist. Like, an absolute racist. Like, I know the Githyanki aren't anybody's favorite race in D&D, but she gets hostile towards Githyanki. Gonna eat the brain.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now!
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Or your spine is mine.
Alright, and this isn't exactly a fight we're supposed to win. We're just actually supposed to get to the trans-dimensional jumper cable here. And let's see. She can't exactly get up there, so we can always hit with a bow. Exactly, Citizen. Like, there's just such those, like, super terrible cliche names. And you gotta wonder, like, do people in the D&D setting really name their kids this? Like, is your kid really named, like, Shadowheart Bright Moon? Like, why? Why can't it be Gary, you know? Like, what's wrong with...
We need to get out of here.
With, like,
now.
just a regular name? Kind of, Apples. So, in the playthrough that I'm doing with my girlfriend, she decided to be a Githyanki. And if you approach Shadowheart on the beach with any other character, she's all right. She's, you know, slightly sassy, but she's okay. If you approach her with a Githyanki character, she is absolutely hostile. Like, she starts pulling out, like, the, I guess, D&D racial slurs, like calling you flat nose and toad and all this other stuff, and just being absolutely horrible. And Crumpet did not take kindly to that, so we ended up killing Shadowheart on the beach, which didn't work out that well because none of us were playing a cleric, so, you know, healing's just right out the door. So we had to restart the game so I could be a cleric, and then go back and kill Shadowheart for being mean to Githyanki. Let's see if we can just sneak by. See, and the bad thing about being a warlock, Eldritch Blast is like the only thing you really get. Like, you are a one-trick pony.
Take this ship. I'll have your head. If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Exactly, Citizen. Like, give them like either like an oddball or just a sort of, you know, I could have used a dash action there, whatever. Like an oddball or like a regular name. Like, for example, my cleric in the other game is named Igglethorpe. And Igglethorpe is about as old man as I could make. And he has this weird, like, permanently skeptical stare, no matter what's going on. He just looks...
Hurry, before they strike.
Super skeptical about anything. Okay, so yeah, this, we just ignore these guys. You don't want to get close to him, because he will one-shot you. And I'm not about that life.
Throw their corpses in the sticks.
Alright, so that's good for me. I'm sorry, does he have an axe? And I want to know, like, they're in hell, but he clearly has an axe. So, like, do they have mining operations in hell? Do people go mining? Is there, like, blacksmithing in hell? Like, do they actually have some sort of, like, industry or infrastructure down here? Like, how do they do all that? Oh, come on, Citizen. We know that half of rock and roll is the inspiration for a lot of D&D stuff. Okay, so he is threatened. Ah, yeah, he can still pull it off. Exactly, Parker. I'm not that up and up on the whole hell situation in D&D, but I think there's this, like, eternal war between all the devils, like the Blood War, I think it's called. I could be wrong there. Let's see if we can navigate between these guys without triggering an attack of opportunity. Hey, Tio. Yeah, sorry, I've been kind of AFK. I've been out Side effects of all that medication has just had me kind of in a whirl, and again, my sleep schedule has been absolute trash. Come on, get to it. There you go. Yeah, well, I will. You know, actually, for a while, I actually lived in Austin, and I ran the beginner D&D tables over at a place called Toy Joy for a while. And I think we can actually just make a dash action and get to this. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's connect these trans-dimensional jumper cables.
Forward, Istik.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Yeah, sorry, didn't want to talk during the cutscene. Hey, Ghetto, welcome to the stream. And Apple, this was a couple of years after that. This was like 2018, 2019, around that time. Oh man, I miss Austin. I miss Toy Joy. That was an amazing little shop. I think I actually still have a bunch of credit there. They would pay us like $5 a night for running the tables. I always preferred the newbie tables too. Just, you know, watching them learn, get all bright-eyed and excited. Because like your veterans, sometimes they kind of settle into like a routine, you know. Oh, that is a DM fudging a roll if I ever saw one. Sorry, I didn't want to talk too much during the cutscene. Just that whole catching you right before you die thing just always gets me. Well, you know, Ghetto, I never got to play the first two Baldur's Gate, but I did play Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, which is, you know, some of Larian's previous games. And, like, visually, yeah, it looks amazing. It also does look very similar to the Original Sin games. So if you've played those, you'll have a fair handle on it. But it pretty much uses the 5th edition rule set. So if you have played Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, this will be super easy to ease into. The combat is turn-based though, so if you're looking for the real-time action of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, you won't get that with this one. You do have to mess with turn-based. Oh yeah, T, like I have been loving it to death. And the thing I really like about
Must have been fishing when these monsters
games
came.
like this, actually,
Bad
yeah,
luck.
here's one over here. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this, but whenever you find books just out in the wilderness, or not really the wilderness, but you know, just as you're exploring, I love to actually like go through and read them. You know, like it's interesting to see what they actually put in, because you know, 99% of the time they're not really gonna have anything to do with like the main plot, but it's just so nice to be able to literally pick up a book in the game and read through it. We are going to take all that food, though. Ghetto, it's not so bad. Stick around for a couple of minutes. We'll actually get into it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because, like I said, you know, it's going off 5th edition as much as it can, and Dungeons & Dragons is, at its core, a turn-based game. Yeah, see, this is the racist lady.
What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. It's you. You're the one who tried to free me on the ship. At least, you made the effort.
Suddenly, you see what she sees, feel what she feels. Confusion, resolve, and a hint of gratitude.
Did you feel that? You've got the same thing I do. In your head.
Let's see.
The same. It must be that tadpole they put in our eyes. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross. These things are going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers. You and I need a healer. Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door, but I've barely made a dent in it so far.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll talk it up. We'll just tell everybody we're a warlock.
Conjure ahead. I'm going to see what's at the top of this cliff. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
See, I don't like her, but she does have healing magic, so I'll go ahead and grab her.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
Ugh, such a tropey name. Name is not unusual. It is cliche.
After everything you've been through, my name gives you pause. Please. Lead the way.
Oh, did you guys see that? Like that double... Yeah, the cutscenes need a little bit of work. But again, early access, so I'm not complaining. We're all used to some rough early access stuff at this
More
point.
of those wretched things.
So yeah, we're gonna get into combat here. However, she is going to go first. Let's see. Where are they? There they are. Alright, so this is the combat interface. It's turn-based, and it goes fairly quickly.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight.
Let's see, what does she have weapon-wise? Mace, that's 1d6. Her strength is only a 14. So it might be worthwhile just using Sacred Flame. Do they have any resistances? No, they do not. Okay. So 90% chance to hit versus... Whew, 50. They must have decent decks. Yeah, so we're gonna go old-fashioned. We'll mace it. And natural 20. Nice. Only do 9, though. Alright, that could have been better. Shield of Faith. A little bit of extra AC going in the turn. And, of course, being a warlock, the only thing we have is Eldritch Blast. And he can't even pull off the kill. Thanks, Chadwick. Wow. Wow.
Take your...
Okay, we're gonna pull back just in case we need to use the help action. And we've exposed Chadwick, but whatever. Jesus Christ! Shit. So we died. We straight up died. Do we have an autosave? That's the wrong autosave. Jesus, we got absolutely wrecked there. Yeah, Citizen, this is actually more D&D than the last Baldur's Gate. Like, it is full-on 5th. Like, there are only slight changes. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to fight our way through all that again, but we'll just skip the cutscenes. The fights are very brutal, as you saw. It's very easy to get messed up. Oh, yeah, Ghetto. It's just, it's one of those games where things can go south very quickly in a regular battle. So we're going to get off the ship once again.
No.
And let's see, she can probably just run up and bow again. There's also no difficulty change at the moment. You just have a one set difficulty, because again, you know, 5th edition.
Split these intruders open!
See, Citizen, like, it was always really hard for me to get into 3.5. Like, you know, heavily modified, I understand. That's exactly what Pathfinder became. Basically 3.75. But, 4th edition, while easier for new players to understand, was a total wash. Like, 4th edition was a travesty. And I feel like 5th edition really achieved what 4th was supposed to. Like, the rules are simple, easy to understand, you don't have to read paragraphs of text.
Hits the ground, we're dead.
Exactly, Ghetto. Like, oh man, it happens. And you know what, you're right, Apple. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this a little bit more. Alright, get up here.
Throw the corpses in the sticks.
And we'll just dash up. Why are we not moving? There we go.
It's clear. Hurry, before they strike.
You know, Citizen, I've played a couple of tabletops like that where people have built their own rules. And you know, some have succeeded, some have failed. Mostly failed. I had a friend who was trying to build a superhero RPG. And really, I feel like mutants and masterminds already achieved that pretty well. Like, the system is generic enough where just about anything works. But they wanted to use an all D6 system, and at that point, you know, why not use GURPS? But, you know, I'm not gonna complain, especially as they're just looking for people to test. What is that squishing? Is that his dead body? Please stop.
Damn these imps. I need to reach the transponder.
Alright, let's see if we can clear a path for Chadwick here. One damage. Thank you, Lizelle. You know, Apple, like, maybe you're right. Like, I heard a lot of talk about how 4th edition was supposed to have a system, like, where you could play online or log your stats online, and, like, there was supposed to be, like, an internet portion to it, and that never materialized, and that's why 4th edition sucked so much, but that might also be just, you know, rumor, or he said, she said. We are out of movement. We are out of movement to hit this. You know, I never got to play the Star Wars system. I played a lot of Traveler. I loved Traveler. That's actually where my namesake comes from, Jack Axton. That was my first Traveler character. Alright, jumper cables, go!
The helm's alien.
We'll just skip all this. And we're going to make a save on the beach, since there wasn't an autosave. We're gonna get to those brains this time. I can't believe how quickly they tore us down. This loading screen is taking a suspiciously long time. Right. Skip. Wake up on beach. And save game. All right. Let's go grab that food and grab Cleric Lady and try the brains again. We're gonna do it this time, I promise. That's probably a lie. You know, I've never died to them. Like, this is the first time. Like, I've done that fight like 2 or 3 times now. And I've never had an issue. Until I get on stream. And then they're just like critting all over the place.
Blasted Dora!
Alright, skip through all this.
You and I'm hoping but have barely made a dent in it so far. Be my... Hopefully there's no more of the... But you can call me Shadowheart. Lead the way.
There she goes again, doing that double thing. So maybe we can get set up here.
More of those wretched things.
Climb that. Separate them so they can go off and do their own thing. Come on, Chadwick. There we go. Not enough space. Ah, he really has to. Wow, there's like 8 pixels worth. Alright, so we're there. He's hidden. Let's get her into position here. like she's supposed to be kind of a tank, being a cleric, but level 1, there's not really a such thing as a tank. Like, she's got 9 hit points. Let's see. Chadwick can probably crack off a... Yeah, we can do this. We've got the high ground. Obi-Wan would be proud.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this'll be a short fight.
Wait, surprised? How is she surprised? She was with me when the fight started. Okay, that's gotta be fixed. Alright, we'll get Hellish Rebuke off, just to be safe. Exactly, citizen. General Kenobi. Alright, so... she can't take any actions. He wasn't surprised, though. Alright, regular round commences. Alright, can we Sacred Flame from there? 50%? Whatever. And it worked. Alright, Shield of Faith, extra AC. And we'll pull back just a little. Alright, Chadwick's up once again. They are just outside of my range. I'm gonna have to move to do it. Or not. Wow. Good job, Chad. So now 1 left. This should be an easy kill. Tell you what, take Chad first. The good thing about this system is if you have characters whose initiatives are at the same time, like if there's no enemies between them, you can actually choose which one goes first. Where was this last time when he was like missing and... damn it. Well, we can still do this. Alright, that's fine. We can help her up. Why does she still... okay, there we go. So now we're going to do the time-honored tradition of taking a long rest after an easy fight. Oh, ain't that the truth, citizen?
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
Holy crap, he has a voice. She's going to badger me about the slug.
I'm not sure this is a good idea. There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
You know, citizen, I've always wondered that. It's like anything RPG-ish. Like, if it's an RPG, it has to be British. Like, it just has to be some sort of British accent. Like, it's always super heavily, like, you know, Euro fantasy.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
You know, it's either
We're
that
overdue
or
some good fortune.
Japanime.
Rest well.
You know, actually,
We'll need our strength.
Funny you say that. There is a there's a new RPG being worked on called, and I'm gonna butcher this name, Wagadu Chronicles. Again, I'm probably butchering that. Wagadu. Anyway, it's actually supposed to be like an Afro fantasy RPG, and like an actual MMO. And I'm kind of excited for it because again, literally every MMO/RPG is either like Euro fantasy or Japanime. So it's gonna be a nice change of pace, and maybe they can get away from that every fantasy setting is British thing. Okay, so we've somehow made camp, came back to the exact same place. Yeah, like dwarves are Scottish, elves are always like super hoity-toity and pronounce things with extra H's. Let's see. Maybe not that way with fire. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And the thing is, like, I feel like that's the cause of
Footprints.
every
There may
kid
be
in
even
high
more that
school
survived
that
the
we knew
crash.
who thought they were an actor, but all of their acting basically consisted of a British accent. Like, oh, I'm acting because I'm speaking with a British accent. Like, that's not,
You're alive. That's unexpected.
it's not acting, you know?
Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
Gale gets a pass, though. Gale gets an absolute pass from anything I just said because he's fun.
The very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one. Yes. The ocular penetration by an illithid tadpole, which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
Hoo-hoo. I'm better than a wizard. I'm a warlock.
There's a gust of weave about you, but it's a mere breeze. I need a tempest. It'll have to wait. The primary need is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
Just told him we were a warlock.
Then we'll have to find one. And fast. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together? Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
I think Gale has an interest.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
Alright, time to level up. Yeah, Parker. Like, she says she wants to leave at first light, but you know, the time doesn't really go by as much in this game. Like, I tested it out. I did like 12 long rests in a row, and, you know, never became a mind flayer, so either it's not in yet, or there's not an actual timer on it. Negative bars. This is the early access that is currently up on Steam, and I think Good Old Games, I think they also have it on there. So, let's see. Level 2, Agonizing Blast is a must. Thief of 5 Fates we can do without. Let's do Beast Speech. Let's do Speak with Animals. I like being able to speak with animals. I will say, though, Bar, it is definitely early access. There are rough and unpolished bits. Yeah, you know what? We'll keep Hex. Then level her up, which she's a cleric. I don't think we actually get anything fancy. We do not. It's kind of like the good and bad thing about clerics, since they technically know all of their spells. You don't really get to pick anything extra when you level up. Haitian Difficult spells. That is incredibly useful. Like, Arcane Ward is nice, but since you have to cast Abjuration School spells to get it to work, it's just kind of pigeonholing what you actually use. So, to get rid of Ray of Sickness, though. Swap that for Magic Missile. Every wizard needs Magic Missile. Keep Featherfall. Never know when you might need it. All right. Yeah, let's see what these guys are up to.
More survivors? They're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Shiva!
Something's wrong. They should be trying to get away if they have
So
any
much
sense.
blood.
What's going on, citizens?
Come on, dig! Faster! Get her out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
Persuasion +5. I think we've got this. That's right, citizen. Always hits, unless they have something preventing force damage. But that never actually pops up when you're casting Magic Missile. Target 10. Yeah, kind of, Parker. They're actually kind of being controlled by the Mind Flayer. Hey, we got it.
Your voice cuts through the fog of confusion. You can see the creature's hold on them wavering. As its influence wanes, they clutch their heads, blinking in confusion.
Where are we? There was fire in the sky and then the voice. Oh gods, the voice! What happened?
I'll go with 1. Yeah.
Gods, I think you're right. It called out from the wreckage. It sounded just like my daughter. But she's been dead for years. That thing got into our heads, drove us mad. We wrecked our boat just trying to get close to it. What do we do now?
Hey, they've got a boat. Can we get out of here? Oh, wow. Start by handing over. Okay, so they really do give you all the options. Just be that guy in D&D.
Not a chance. It's bloody driftwood. And we're in the middle of nowhere, and even... Oh, wait. You. I can feel you. Just like one of those things. You're one of them!
Yeah, we'll go with number 2. We're gonna be a nice tiefling.
There's something in your head. Please, we'll take our chances out here. Just leave us be.
But he's still on the ground. Can we actually talk to
Those
it?
people. The Mind Flayer made them its puppets.
Hold on. You know what? I wanna... This is going to go really bad, but I just want to see something. I want to heal it. Does she not have cure wounds prepared? She does not. Yeah, and citizen, like that's the best part about Magic Missile. Like you can just shoot it off in multiple directions. Oh yes, Parker. You have to do that in this game. This is probably gonna go terribly for me, but I'm going to heal the Mind Flayer.
Take you. Death is too
Wait.
good for it.
What? That's not... Huh? That's not how Cure Wounds works. Like, I know I probably can't make it my friend, but it's not an undead. It's not a construct. That feels like a bug. Oh yeah, Tio, she's awful. Just really as a person, really. Like, I like the character, like the character itself is fine. But just, you know, as the nicety, she's just downright awful. Okay, so we're gonna try a healing word at range.
Take you. Death is too good for it.
Is there a bug report? Hold on. I'm just gonna make a note in Notepad right quick. Just to file that as a bug report. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna put that in a bug report later. So let's reload. So we had the talk option. So I just want to talk to it, because the last time I came across it, I just shot it with a firebolt to kill it, because it was mind controlling the three people and they ended up attacking me. But if I can actually talk to it, I just want to see what it, you know, what it does. Okay. Where is he? All right.
You
Hopefully talking
approach the
doesn't...
dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now. If only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Ooh. We're gonna try to step
You
away.
can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it, an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
You know, I think we're just gonna try to break free. Because Chadwick here is not that smart. His intelligence is fairly low.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Ooh, close those eyes forever. That sounds so poetic, so flowery. Oh, that is not poetic and flowery. That is a curb stomp. That is not what I was expecting. Oh, hey, free stuff though. Just damn, a curb stomp. Like that was worth it. That was so much better than just blasting it with a spell. Oh yeah, here he is. Here's Astorian.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
I think we can do that easy enough.
There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Do we headbutt? We have no bonus to that. Screw it. We got this. Hey, we do have this. All right.
You son of a...
Oh, come on. He was so close to actually saying it.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Yeah, exactly, citizen. Like, come on. Like, I've got tiefling horns. Like, I should get some sort of bonus to that. Maybe he just has like a weak neck.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
You know, I don't know if you guys ever played Original Sin or Divinity Original Sin 2, but I'm pretty sure that that is the exact same voice actor for the Red Prince.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Oh yeah, I guess we are from there ourselves.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yeah, Bar, like that's one of my complaints when it comes to like RPGs, because mechanically, you know, your background characters can't really do anything. From like a realistic or storytelling standpoint, they would obviously be doing things to, you know, assist you. But since it's like a dialogue cutscene, they I don't know, maybe they're just cataloging butterflies or something.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You know, Citizen, like, I've read, like, a little bit of, Lord of the Stick. Not a lot, but, I've read a little bit of it. Like, back in the day when I was reading a bunch of webcomics, it was a lot of, like, it was, like, A Modest Destiny, let's take
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
All right, and we've got him. Hey, Russell. Yeah, we are for this playthrough, we are a tiefling. Which are basically just humans tainted with a, not demonic devil bloodline. Poor rogues really don't get anything at level 2 in this game. Yeah, Parker, exactly. All right, so we've got a full party. That is on fire. We're gonna take the long way around. Which I try to make the distinctions when it comes to like the hell species in D&D because people get so upset when you get them wrong. Like, there are massive differences between demons and devils. Oh, right. All right, so. There is a fight here. Gonna have our new rogue friend get into some trouble. He doesn't take damage from this vine. Come on. He took a little. Yeah, citizen. Like, devils are lawful evil, you know, contracts, laughing, signing things, documents. And then demons are basically just chaotic evil, where it's just basically goblins, but more evil. And, you know, very powerful. We're going to use the new shove action. And while he's getting into position, everyone else is going to get set up down here. Oh, we were almost seen. Also, this will probably be a good place to save the game. Historian is going to give this guy a nice little shove. Wow, he went flying. And he was seen. He was lit up. Jeez. Alright, so these guys are still technically hidden. That'll put them into combat. Okay, Historian is in a bad way. Oh, yeah, Parker. Well, I'm trying to get back to, you know, being awake in the day so I can actually stream and, well, you know, do things in the day. Ah, yeah, Tio. You know, I always... I keep seeing that rock, and then I keep forgetting about it. Poor Historian is in a bad, bad way. Let's see, she's got 10 health. He's got 20. Tommen guy is really threatening right now, so going to... Witch bolt isn't good enough. She's up. That's an 18-meter range, though. Nowhere near close enough. But she's not in combat, so she can actually move freely. If we can sneak up behind them, we can probably cast that heal over their shoulder. Okay, Gale, stay back, Gale. You are squishy. Right, we can get this off. And this will probably... Ooh, he is about to die. That... Okay, no, that put her in combat. Alright. Gale is the only one not in combat. 10 and 20 and 18. Let's put that caster to sleep, shall we? Immune to sleep. Oh, I bet she's a half-elf. Well, that blew that spell. What about Chadwick? He is also in combat. Alright, so this is going to go poorly. Alright, he has 8 hit points left. He's threatened. We're going to jump a little bit. Sneak attack Gimblebuck here, who is currently threatened. And miss! We're going to miss. Yeah, Citizen, I feel like I'm really going to have to end up using that save. He's got a bow. Don't really have enough movement to get around this corner and hide. Actually, no, he's got a sword and shield. Maybe we can. Maybe that's just enough. I don't think it is. Who's next? Alright. Let's move him up just a bit. Hellish Rebuke, just in case she decides to come for us. And see if we can crack one off. 36, 64. Definitely go for her then. And that did it. That was a one-shot. Next, it's going to be Warren. Let's see what Warren gets up to. Oh, yeah, that was probably a bad way for us to go. Okay, so he has 20. Let's do a bit of fire on him. They've changed up some of the spells where they also apply surfaces. So, for example, we're going to cast Firebolt here. In addition to doing damage, it also creates a very small fire surface. So walking through that will do fire damage to you. And same thing with Ray of Frost. It'll actually make ice below them. So if you cast it enough, there's actually be like an ice surface, and they can slip a bunch. And we're gonna see. No, that's that Tangle Vine. That'll get us messed up. That's a bad place to be. Are we provoking attack of opportunity? I think we are. No, we're not. Okay, so we'll hang out here. This is good. 16. I really need to get to Astorian. Healing Word. Is he... He is! Ah, but he's out of sight. Okay, Healing Word is a bonus action. So, we'll see if we can hit this guy. We can. That's not the direction I went at all. Ah, but he's still out of sight. Yeah, okay. We got hurt hard doing that, so we're just gonna have to burn a spell on us.
Take your...
Or a potion. Save the potions for emergencies. All right, as always, Elder's Blast. Why is it only 36%? Is it low ground? Ah, it is low ground. Why did that disappear off our bar? Back. Let's lock that. Much better. And we will end up there. Oh, right. There is a guy still alive. He's got the high ground. We're gonna try something. Yeah, see, citizens, that's what I do too. Like, I'm actually, like, trying to train myself, essentially, to use them. Okay, so we have a slight chance of... he's got 2 successes. Alright, fine. We'll take the hit. Really? Really? I guess we won't be taking the hit. Wait, dude, you're gonna hit her while she's down? What a jerk. And we're gonna miss. Great. Wow, he is just straight up. Just like being a total jerk. The question is... Yes, alright. Got a bit old Warren here. He doesn't have the best constitution.
Dead con!
Wow, and he does. Everything is going wrong. So I think we're gonna reload the save, because I don't feel like burning 2 of these Revivify scrolls. Since these guys are absolutely merciless and just murdering people instead of moving on to the next target. And he's... Wow. We'll just try this way. There we go. Now we've got it. We'll just blast this guy. Did not realize he was at full health. See if we can work on that. We'll just do a practice of hitting and running away. We can probably... Yeah, we can hit from there. Get the high ground. If we Ray of Frost him, he'll actually lose a bit of speed. Wow, that's a little bit more than reducing speed. Steps. Actually, let's do what we should have done in the first place. Is he not gonna fall? Wow. Okay, so he died, but he didn't actually fall in. I will take all of that. And despite my my better judgment, Okay, okay. She was naked for only a brief period. Let's get a story it up. Then I think it's time for a long rest. After, you know, looting all the corpses. Now, just so we're on the same page, I never said I was good at this game. Let's see, who else is dead? Yeah, that guy died. What? Oh, right. The damn Tanglevine. It irks me because it does damage in addition to ensnaring you. Alright, we're gonna go to camp. Oh yeah, this.
Be with you in a moment.
Yeah, why are you studying your own mirror image?
Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
That makes me think of that damn tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
Yes. Yes.
Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture? Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born. This is the annotated version, of course.
Yeah, you know, like, this is the second day that we've camped.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Oh yeah, Tio, I'm there with you. Like, you know, I can feel myself falling apart. So I guess I'm going more skeleton, I guess. And yeah, it did. Like, the trailer, like, it went super quick, but, you know, I guess for a teaser trailer, they couldn't exactly stretch the process out. They'd have something a bit more dramatic. What's he off to? Alright, we are well rested. We are ready. We are good to go. Let's go inside. Don't you dare walk in that vine. Russell, you might be a little bit behind. You probably already know, but yes, she is in fact raised. We are all alive and well-ish. Well, you know, aside from the mind flayer slug, the tadpole. All right. Let's put in the sack. Yes, thank you. And just to be safe, after every combat, we should probably save. Let's do a new save.
Thank you, Gimblebock. Everything all right out there?
Ooh. Yeah, you know, I think it's easier to just lie instead of saying that, yeah, I'm totally this guy. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
All right, here we go.
You're dead!
I don't think we are. All right, so Chadwick is first. Why is it only 56%? And we're gonna miss. Not entirely unexpected, just, you know, annoyed. Case. And 70% versus... Ah, yeah. You can't reach destination. Can she not move after doing that? Gale can give us fire. Actually, let's Ray of Frost that. Give us a slippery surface. And it missed. All right, that's fine. See, the nice thing about does he not have an offhand weapon? He does not, so we will equip that. See, the nice thing about Storian here, being a rogue, he can actually attack with his offhand as well. So technically, we can get 2 attacks in here. Which looks like we're going to need it. Really? 1? Alright. Okay, so surprise round is over. It's now to regular combat. There we go.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Take everything there. And we've got more bandits. Let's save again. So I am, again, terrible at all this. Okay, so the door's closed. We'll get him by the door, so he can stab anything that comes through. She is going to have the awful job of tanking. And these two can... I hate to put them on a low ground. I don't want to box them in over here. Yeah, we'll put them both over here.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Hey, actually.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is Orpheus.
Yeah.
Not here.
We... Nope, you can't get behind that. So Chadwick has a decent hiding spot. Gale is just going to have to rough it. And Shadowheart, their super generic name, gets to be bait. amazingly, no one can see us. Percent. 60%.
Intended!
That's a miss. She succeeded on a stealth check. What?
Mortem to him,
Critical hit. Yeah, she got walloped. Oh, he missed. What? How did he miss? It was a critical hit. And we can't do anything else. Okay. That is not how that's supposed to work.
Glacius!
There's a critical hit. He's in combat. And Chadwick is still mercifully hidden. Drink a potion, get her back. And she could probably use... Nope. Where is Shield of Faith? Did I take that off of her bar? I did. Whoops. Oh, that'll be fun. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. And I'm probably going to have to call it after this fight. Whoa! That is some range, Torga. I don't feel like my stuff goes that far. Really, lady? Shadowheart Gale at the same time. Can we knock her down? We cannot. Thank you, Gale. You tried. And quick offhand. That succeeded. Going to hide. How are they hitting her from such range? Seriously, like, look where he is. If I want to hit that, I've got to move up. I guess she's kind of in range. Have her get up here. It's not a lot. Okay, yeah, I don't remember her spells being any of this. She suddenly has, like, no healing options. I could have swore that her bar was kitted out with a lot more healing than that. Oh well. Really? Yeah, this fight's gonna go bad. So he's got 12. Yeah, give me something nice. He's got 12. He's got 12. 4 out of 24. That should put both of them to sleep. Alright, there we go. Maybe you can get up there and help her up before she actually dies. So, now that they're sleeping... We've got 12. We can probably get a ranged sneak attack off. Ugh, he's got a bow too. Only a 49% chance. Alright, I'm gonna have to take my chances here. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the true D&D experience. This is the true D&D experience. Alright, so... Chadwick's going to have to figure out something here. 42%, 70%. I don't want to wake him up, but... Whatever. She's dying. Yeah, that's all I got. I guess that was a miss. Okay, ice is gone. Sneak attack was a fail. Let's just try this the old-fashioned way. And we missed. We missed. That is... Alright, I'll take it. I will take back everything I just said. And you know what? Let's just close the door. Give ourselves some time to deal with this whole situation. Alright, Gale's on fire. Nothing a potion can't solve. I mean, he's still going to be on fire, but he won't die from it. Alright, the guy's still sleeping, and I don't think he can get through the door from... Actually, no, he can. He's just not using the lever. Alright, and she can healing word on herself. She'll change her spells after combat. Just don't know why it changed all my spells, because I had so many other things down here on the bar. Okay, fire's out. Maybe we can... that's probably not a good idea. Whatever. Door goes up. They're going to shoot the door down. You know what? Fine. We'll let them have a turn just doing that. That'll get ourselves time to get sorted. I wonder if we cast a grease spell right there centered on the door. Will that get... It will! Alright.
Voco a vida.
Alright. That gives me an idea for next turn. Chadwick's going to stay right there. And so is she. Alright. D&D time. Historian opens the door. At the same time, Gale is going to crack off a firebolt. 42%. Ignis! Yes, that worked. Alright, we've ignited the grease. And now he will close the door. Have fun. Where's this other guy? I see him. This is cheese, but, you know, I'll take it. She can just chill right there. Hey, get her. Sorry, I've been gone. And Gale hit from there. We're going to find out. Path is interrupted. Yeah, that's should be enough. And he can't see that far. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. We'll just close the door again. Wait for next turn. To repeat the success that we had there. And something was still on fire. Nice. Close that, and we'll just let him burn. Actually, we could probably just do that. If we dash. We cheese this enough. Can Chadwick get the shot off? Yes, he can. Just enough movement to get back inside the door. Usually we don't do cheese on this channel, but after a fight like this, I will take all the possible cheese. Path is interrupted. Ah. Can he hit there? No. Oh, this door sucks. And I'm out of actual spells. I have cantrips only. Yeah, I can't actually get to him. So, Astorian gets to close the door, and we'll just let him suffer. Oh, Gitter, I'm glad to hear that you're alive. Ah, Teal, I wish it was that fancy. I'm probably going to earn plenty of that going after the Van Duel helmet. Fire's out. So we're gonna go in the old-fashioned way now. And of course, we miss. %, make it happen. Yes, finally. You know, I think there's a reason I'm not using her. She sucks as a cleric. Like she's not a healing cleric, so I mean I understand, but she's just not that great. Like Astorian works great as a rogue when he's not missing. Gale is an amazing mage. Being, you know, wizard. She doesn't really excel as the cleric should. Like I said, I am feeling it now. It is getting to me, so I am going to have to call it here. We will save the game here, and we'll probably pick this up next time. Because I really love this rendition of Baldur's Gate. So yeah, we will end it here for the day. Hopefully I will have a somewhat quasi-reliable sleep schedule next week where we can actually stream at our usual hours for the usual time. So back to the main menu we go. So I will see you guys hopefully Monday, I think it is. So until then, you know, have fun over the weekend, stay dry, eat your vegetables, good luck, have fun. And until next time, guys, keep on trucking.